This is Rolling to Die, episode 164, The Blood Saints, Broken Honor, Part 2. Hit it, DJ. Right, hello, guys, girls, and world. This is Rolling to Die, episode 164, and I'll be playing as the character Mayhem the Heartsmace for this little epic extravaganza and a humble NPC to help with the ship. Besides that, let's let everybody else introduce themselves. Go with Trooper.
I am Dark Trooper coming from you live from secret location, aka my couch, and I will be playing Grismont the Face Splitter. And currently getting harassed by a dog who wants some watermelon.
Hi guys, I am Dom, aka Sage the Intelligent, and tonight I'll be playing everyone's favorite druid, Spev. And as you can see, I'll have to be right back because I'm going to go get her hair washed.
And last but not least,
and playing as everyone's favorite Flying Goliath, Valdir Nighthammer. I am DJ Thunderbass. And yes, you are seeing correctly. That is 4 decks. How, you may ask? Well, this is the poor man's 4-deck unit.
Because he's awesome that way. He's just awesome. That's why.
note. Let's get this camera set up properly for now. Let's try this way.
If I had my phone on me, that would. What a lovely cinder block wall.
Right. I thought there was more choices. There it is.
There should be one that has us on the map.
That is true. I could do that one. That is right here. Load. There we go. Now we're in the water. So that works. All right, so for guys, girls, and squirrels, before we start off where we last left off, I need everybody here to roll 2d20 for me and tell me what that number is. Wow.
13 light, 9 dark.
Oh, come on! I got double ones.
13 light and 9 dark. And you got double ones, Grismont?
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I got double 20s. So it did a double rolling to die. I was not expecting double 20s. And for Dom, what is your rolling to your roll 2d20, please?
14 light, 9 dark.
Okay.
Are you wearing a wig?
No, it's a towel. Hair towel.
Oh.
Went to get my hair washed real quick. See?
Him and Thunderbase are both like fixing up their looks after the movie scenes, because the last scenes they need to do now are later on for them. I still got to keep my look until after my last scene at the end of next month.
Yeah, it's been a 2 to 3 month progress then you finally get to say it's about time.
Right,
Yeah,
almost there.
I finally got rid of the beard.
Well, you did it faster than me because I'll be getting rid of mine tomorrow morning. Because I'm worrying about the buzz cut first. Okay. All right, back in action.
All right. On that note, this is interesting how this works. All of us are standing there. Last thing we see before the enemy reveals himself on the ship with the fog-like appearances of the people we just fought that we have memories of that we thought were on our team that turned on us. Each one becoming some kind of doll-like possession in control by the brother of Avner, Nervamex.
Like a incarnation, right?
Like a shadow.
It's like shadow versions of them, like copies.
Ah. Duplicates. A dark duplicate.
Yeah, in a sense, like that. It's like he has their souls and controls them and can make like controlling versions of them, but you fully don't. Your characters don't know that unless you roll either a investigation or history check to see about it, to know if there's any powers such as or knowledge of.
Makes sense.
So your characters won't know until then. We start off with Nervamex watching all of you. The ship starts pulling away. You hear, "Now we're gonna set off."
Donnie actually has a passive investigation of 18.
Well, you know about it as Valnir.
Grismont roars and say, "Oi! Bring her back! I wasn't finished with her! I wasn't finished with her, you stupid git!" As I'm currently covered in blood and...
Yeah, everybody would still be messed up after this fight. We haven't healed yet. You see him raise his hand up and go like this and drop it down quickly as another volley of cannonballs fire as you guys said that. So sadly enough, as Grismont is screaming and yelling and talking crap, all the aggro was pointed on him. Even the cannons were originally spread out to hit across the field of the city. You just see 4 of them just directly turn and point at Grismont with his double nat ones.
Oh no. Dang it, Grismont. Why?
You see Mayhem looking over going, you know what? For once, I'm going to be the smart guy. He raises his shield up and puts up energy force. Let's hope this works. Magic. The other two for you, for Valnir though, and Spev, both your darks were 9s and your lights were only 13 and 14. I'm gonna need both of you to do a dexterity save. And because neither of them are over 15, I need both of you to do them with just a straight roll.
This is gonna get ugly. A straight roll.
What if we have a natural
Charisma,
advantage?
you have
because
to
of
do a
an ability?
dexterity save, but it's a disadvantage. What'd you say, Devontae?
What if we have a natural advantage because of an ability?
I got a dirty 20. 16 plus 4.
Because I have danger
What
sense,
is
which gives me advantage on all deck saves that I can see while not blinded, defended, or incapacitated. Blinded, deafened, or incapacitated.
okay? Well, then yes, you would because you're still facing Charisma ahead of all of you guys, standing at least 10 to 15 feet ahead of you guys, talking crap, raising his fist. What'd you say again, Chris? For yours, what was yours with disadvantage?
It was a dirty 20. 16 plus 4.
That was the first roll.
I was supposed to do more than one.
Yeah, disadvantage means you roll twice and you take the lowest number, not the
That
highest.
is the lowest number. I got a 16 and 18.
Yeah, and then you got you rolled a 16 and an 18. Okay.
And since
And
16
then
was an 18,
and then
and then I have an advantage of plus 4.
okay, so dirty 20 for you. So you lucked out on that one. You're
My
still
deck
getting hit,
save.
but it's not as devastating as it was going to be. Sage, what was yours?
I rolled a 16 plus 3, 9. 19. I'm sorry, I said 9.
19. Okay, I was going to say, wait, that didn't sound right. All right, Thunderbase.
All right,
What
my
did you
deck
roll?
save is a 15 plus 10. So 25.
15 plus 5 deck save. All right, now I got to do Mayhems. Okay, I get advantage, and I get a nat 20. Winning. For once, Mayhem's coming out of here strong, which kind of worries me.
And now you just jinxed it.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's how it goes. It just period. That's how. If you start rolling good at the beginning, you're not rolling good at the end.
Or
There,
when
I
you
knocked
really
on wood for you.
Don't jinx yourselves. Come
I'm
on.
getting,
Come on, don't jinx yourselves.
my dexterity save is a
There, knocked on wood again.
yeah. So I get a net 20 plus 5, so it's a 25. Okay.
Awesome.
So this is how it looks as you see the ship pushing off of the shore mount that was holding it in place. Half the cannons on one side that were pointing away for dock, holding the ship in bay. When Nervamex did his hand sign gesture of down, all the people that were on that side, that how can you say being told what to do with a weapon or item pointed at their throat, risking killing them. So they started listening at all points. Right as they're releasing the ship, Nervamex leaves a valley of cannonballs over on it, sinking that side as they have to swim to the little part of land that's connected to it or across back to you guys for the ones who do survive. And out of the people that survived, there was 20 of them. Now there's 6 left.
Oh.
And 14 of them got exploded in a horrible death in that port. And you hear laughter. And then right after that happens, the wave comes this way right at us.
Oh no.
The first valley of them whiz right past Grismont and past you guys to where the connection of the road hits the uphill and smashes and just decimates this part, making it so traffic of people coming from downhill to or uphill can't go to this section for a while until it's rebuilt, as it's destroyed and exploded. One food cart horribly gets decimated, but the guy that was, selling the fried magic corn dogs was he happened to walk away for a moment, came back and go, my corn dogs, my corn dogs, and they actually look like wiener dogs.
Wrong one.
Food. Yeah, right. It's gonna be cabbages. But
There goes
Nice corn dogs.
There goes the paycheck, boss.
Mayhem just looks over and says, everybody get ready for the next round. As I put the shield up in front of Spev and in front of Valnir, Grismont is still standing a few feet ahead as Mayhem goes, sorry, buddy, the shield's not big enough for all of us. A wave hits. Grismont, you get hit with 2 out of the 4 cannons that were going to hit you. As the other 2 hit a Vera 22, and then the other 2 hit for a 25 apiece. The 2 that you dodged, one went past you, the other one went and hit the stables. As you see giant things of hay and everything else catching on fire, the horses running amok like crazy, and people trying to put the fire out, and a giant hole in the stables.
This is good. This is good.
The ship starts pulling away as the last 2 rounds fly. Grismont, because you rolled a dirty 20, I'm going to give you a chance to do some sort of block. By you explaining your block, will give you a chance to reduce the damage by a percentile die. And I will choose the percentile die.
Uh-oh.
All right. So you're able to reduce like 30% damage if you're able to explain a good way of bracing yourself or being prepared or something for this these 2 cannonballs flying right at you as 7-foot tall green orc with your blue armor on and blue hat. You have what was the last you had in your hand?
A tri-corner hat with a red and blue feather, remember?
Yes, that's what it was. And then what was your last weapon you were wielding? Was it your 2 dual axes or was it your big hammer?
I actually don't remember. I honestly don't.
You guys should rewatch my episode. You can just imagine which one would you have more likely have been having in your hand as you were talking crap.
I think I had the hammer.
I'm thinking it was the hammer too.
Well,
so you have these
a baseball swing at one of them with the hammer.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. I was hoping you would say something like that.
And I would shatter one, but then the other one comes up right behind me.
All right, so it happens like roll an attack for me and see if you can hit this cannonball flying at you at a high speed as you just go batters up and just swing your hammer right at people. What was it?
A 15.
All right, let's see what. Wow, you just beat it. You got a 14 for it, so you get to hit it, but you're still going to be taking a hit from both. But one of them is going to be half damage, the other one will be full damage.
Mm-hmm.
It happens like this: you swing your big hammer, you collide and hit the one perfectly. As it's in a spin, it starts cracking, getting ready to break. It's into the other one, actually targeting you in a painful position. As it cracks, the one explodes and flies shards past you. Only half hit you, and the other half graze across Mayhem's shield as he's blocking. You see your giant cannonball flying at you, and as you're swinging like this, it goes right onto you, right and hit you in the chest, right under your heart, throwing you back and smacking against Mayhem's shield as he's blocking. Hang on, as I hear a bunch of like dinging and metal. Oh, that wasn't bad. Boom! We get hit really heavy by your giant flying body, and we slide back as we brace with the shield.
Oh my god.
You take Okay, that was 20. And the other one was cut in half. So 30 points of damage altogether. It was going to be like 45, but minus the explosion for the hammer hit, and then taking half from the original roll for that one. So 30 points of exploding damage, launching you back, hitting the shield, which gives you an extra 3 points of bludgeoning damage. And then for the rest of us, we hold fast, and no one takes damage besides that, but we just see the decimation around everybody else because a giant fiery like plume came over everyone at the time, and the shore area where anything was flammable was caught on fire. As you see barrels, wood, a few carts, a couple houses ahead, as there were like a flash bombs that hit. And they just flumed fire everywhere like a little napalm. You guys do as this happens? Grismont, what do you do as you take this damage? You smack against the shield. As
I just lie there on the ground, just pondering what hit me. Laying there bleeding on the ground.
Mayhem looks down and hands you a greater healing potion. Think you're gonna need this, buddy. Wow, I was not expecting you to actually hit one of those, but you did it.
I reach up, grab it, say thank you, and I drink it. And a greater healing potion. I think I have one in my inventory.
Oh wow. So Mayhem puts the shield down and walks up to the dock area where the part has been disconnected off from the other part from the explosion, and tries to reach and help a couple of the guys, but doesn't realize how bad the dock is damaged. I rolled double nat ones.
Oh,
Damn
no.
I walk across, hearing it creaking with my weight and my armor on. And I'm worried at first, but I feel pretty confident too, going, I can make it across these guys. I go and grab a few of the guys, pull them up. As I do that with my weight, the whole thing creaks and cracks, and like 15 foot of we're standing on just goes right into the water as we.
I love the adventure.
They start freaking out. I start freaking out because I'm underwater. Rolling that one with my dexterity check. Oh
man.
I got a 20 with a 1, but bad thing about it is it's a negative to me.
Is
so
this
I'm going to be drowning.
Water?
I'm trying to swim back up, and I'm being drowned by my own weight.
Well, I could.
All right,
but maybe Spev could come down and try to save Mayhem and turn into an animal.
I've got an idea of something I could possibly do. I want to see if this would actually work. I'm wondering, could I use tidal wave to lift you out of the water?
Oh,
you can if you focus in the general path. All of us, which you could bring all of us to shore. It actually could put out the fire around everybody else. All right. Explain how tidal wave works and what do you need to do? Is it a spell slot you need to mark off?
Yeah, it's a third level spell, and when I cast it, it just takes one action. All I need is just a tiny little drop of water, which that's all around us. And I conjure up a literal wave wall 10 foot wide by 10 foot tall that can travel for 30 feet long.
An actual tidal wave.
All right. So you said it's going to be long
Mm-hmm.
and how many feet high?
It's 10 feet wide, 10 feet tall.
Okay. Okay. 10 feet
You gotta
wide,
make
10
a
feet.
deck save.
I rolled a nat 20 for that because I rolled just a minute ago for my deck save.
Mhm.
So
Yay.
now for the rest of the guys, there's several guys that are in that spot with me. One rolls a nat 20, another one with a 3, another one with a 6, one with a 15. And two of those guys are going to have very bad problems swimming in this water, this tidal wave. The last couple, another nat 20. Wow. With a 7, a 3, and an 8. Oh, so
Oh no, this is
three
not
of
good.
them,
All of those
three
that
of them doing
failed,
great. Four of them having a bad day.
all of those that failed get a 19 points of bludgeoning damage. Those that succeeded take half of that. Anyone that got a nat 1 would take double it.
Ooh,
All right. So
that's gonna get badly
this
ugly.
water wave Valnir does raises up and he brings it towards us, raising and lifting Mayhem out of the water with the 6 other survivors, so several altogether. Mayhem and 2 of the other guys land safely. A little bit of damage from smacking into said things, items and whatnot. But the other 4 guys did not know this was happening. We're still in the water, freaking out, looking the opposite direction as the water raises up, flipping and spinning them around as they're kind of like in a drowning motion. They all 4 of them start panicking as the water rushes to them as they're screaming. They fly and skip and hit an edge that makes all of them launch to water right over the flaming stables and the pyre and a few other spots. One of the guys ends up on the roof of the pub. The other guy ends up through the hole of the stables, right on a horse, confused, but now nothing's on fire. The other 2 guys, see, that guy had more than one cart for his magical corn dog stand. That one got hit too, and just flipped over, and just magical corn dogs running around everywhere. And the last guy flew right into Grismont. As Grismont looks up and just sees a dude flying right at him, and splat. What do the rest? What do you guys all say and do when you watch Valnir do this? As it puts out the flames around the area, as the ship is going and pulling off and heading towards the ocean. What do you guys say and do? As Mayhem's getting up, walking towards you guys, soaked from head to toe.
Spell was like, enjoyed your bath.
You know, I don't always need a bath, but that was one salty bath. I tried to save the
Well,
guys, but they needed saving too. Thanks, Valnir. The hell.
well, look on the
Well,
bright side.
it was either do that or you drown. You and everyone.
True.
Spev laughs as she looks at Mayhem and says, "Look on the bright side. You have your bath, you're squeaky clean, and you got your electrolyte from the salts. So there's that."
I just look at her with this
Did
raised
you
eyebrow,
swallow some of that?
towering her, anime style, with like this like shadowy gloom looking at her like, you know, not wrong. I turn my head and just snuff away, turning back into a human from my werewolf form.
Wait, man, did you drink that?
I just blink. Don't ask.
And
Off the water. All right. So after that, Llama appears back through the portal. and comes down with his beholder that's floating behind him. I need you guys to roll a perception check for me to see what you see when you see that you're behind him that's following him as he comes right through the portal.
Grismont snarls at it.
Perception check. Wow, nat 20. Sweet. All right. Not expecting that many in the beginning. Mayhem looks
15
over.
plus 1, 16.
Okay, 16. We'll get
Hang on.
Sage in a minute. What is nat 20 plus 8?
I have a natural 15 for perception.
Okay. You guys see this beholder come out of the portal, but oddly shaped, like it's been llamified. Instead of it being circular like most beholders are when it comes out, it seems more potato shaped. And its eyes are more cartoony instead of scary looking. And this big giant eye with, you swear he has a glasses, like one eye glasses on its head, and a top hat with a mustache. You would swear you just, in a blink of an eye, anybody would have saw Mr. Potato Head, but they've seen a Mr. Potato Head beholder. In fact, I'll show you exactly what he looks like as he comes through the portal following Llama, as Llama originally gained control of a beholder. That is Mr. Potato Head beholder.
Oh, you actually got it.
Yes. I said I was going to get it, and it's going to be Llama's Mr. Potato Head, and this is perfect.
Does it actually change out the limbs?
Yes, the
that
lips,
is so
eyes,
cool.
An actual Mr. Potato Head beholder.
it can become Mrs. or Mr. Potato Head, and it has a purse and glasses as well, and a tongue.
Can you still
God,
store stuff with that?
Wait,
I don't
so
want
is
to.
it- So is it two? Is it a 2-lens glasses or is it a single lens glasses?
It's a single. They purposely made it a single because beholders have one big eye. So this is what you see from Llama. It comes out of the portal, and this creature follows behind him, and an attack llama follows behind him as well. You saw standing up on all fours before the portal, but when it jumped down and seen people, it went on all four. It went from 2 legs to 4 legs, started walking on all fours instead of acting like it's
And
on
I've
2
got to
legs.
roll for the hands now.
Oh yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
2
what?
nat 1s.
The hands aren't listening. They popped up for a moment, and if you ever seen the Archer series, that whole slapping the shit out of your face for a second, that happens to you, Valnir. You just, where are those hands? They pop up. You're just like, ah, and then they disappear. And then Llama sees them, and they pop up, and he's like, oh, great, you guys are here. And he rolls double 13s. That's hilarious. So they both listen, and he just goes, you guys finished, signing for all this damage? I need to talk with the crazy bloodsaints over here that just, they think they're doing good work. Half the town's on fire, guys. Well, was. Now it's wet. Did you plan on giving everybody a bath? As the beholder floats around and just gives the funniest look to Grismont and blinks. Doot, doot. And all the eyes just surround Grismont, and then they look over at Mayhem, and they start hovering around Mayhem, and Mayhem just walking away from it. You just, in the background, see Mayhem trying to walk around as it's just following him. He's like, get away. Get away. And it just starts chasing him. So as Llama's talking, you just see this in the background. Big buff guy in armor, or in purple armor, a shield, and a mace being chased down by a Mr. Potato Head Beholder, just trying to look at him.
What
He's like, "Stop
damage
looking
did
at
I
me!"
get from my hand slapping me? What damage did I get from the hand slapping me?
3 damage from one, 2 from the other, so 5 altogether. Each slap was like 1 point apiece. As one slapped you 3 times, one slapped you twice.
Jeez, now I'm down to 36 HP.
Llama looks over and goes, "So we're gonna need you guys to go get Nervamex. Like, I've been dealing with him ever since you guys thought you killed him. You know, Abner did a great job of messing him up, but he didn't finish the job. And I was busy helping you guys at the time, so I didn't actually get to help make sure he died. And as you see in the book here, time changed, and there's a different universe for it now. Whoops. Lunal's trying to fix the other ends, but you can only do so much because we have to keep so many timelines. And if there's too many, people start going crazy. And if there's too little, everybody goes crazy." You'll figure out what universe I originally came from. As he smiles and looks back, he's like, "Grismon over here is from a completely different universe, thanks to Mayhem. I'm sorry!" As the Potato Head Beholder chases me. As you hear the voice of him just going, "I just want to look at you." As that's going on, Llama looks over, goes, "My attack Llama here will help you with your ship guide." As he snaps his fingers, and the Llama looks over and just starts shape-shifting and turning into a man. He looks like, which I'll show you right now. I know, we'll do a cool one.
Did everyone know that could do that?
There we go. Yep, we'll get this one. You've seen the Llama transform and turn to this man. It looks kind of almost like you ever seen Aladdin? It looks like the father almost from Aladdin, but it's not.
Oh, the
It's,
Sultan?
yeah, almost looks like a sultan, but he's like a wizard. He's an angry wizard type. But Llama snaps his fingers and turns him into that. As he transforms, he changes into this type of man and pulls out a sword and pulls out a map and a compass and just looks over and goes, "You didn't have to do it that way, master." As the Llama looks over, "Listen, dude, I really don't care. It just, you have to help, and it's the best way to have an eye on them to make sure they don't, cause too much mayhem." As he looks over at Mayhem and just, you see me trying to fight the Beholder as it looks like a funny, like a Final Fantasy fight for a moment. And him shaking his head going, "The Beholder just wants to check him out again, and he just doesn't like having eyeballs all around him. It's only for like 10 seconds, maybe a minute. I don't remember. He doesn't do it to me anymore. There's reasons."
Cousin, it just
And
wants a friend.
"I don't need any more friends." And just starts swinging his mace. Get it away, get it away. As it's like, "I just want to check you out. Let me look. You get a new tattoo. I know it. Get away, get away, get away." And you see the crowd of people just stopping and staring and scratching their head, watching a local folk hero be a goofball at the same time, witnessing the strangest looking Beholder they've ever seen. Llama looks over going, "I have some other work to do. I will be back in a jiffy," which in timeline for you guys might be a couple days or a week, but for me, I don't know, a few minutes. And the portal opens back up. He steps back through, and he's like, "Mr. Fluffy Butt, can you come back?" Yes, the Beholder's name is Mr. Fluffy Butt. Don't ask. As the Beholder stops and is just finally staring at Mayhem with a circle. "Okay, I got what I wanted." Whee! And just flies right past you guys, right into the portal. As it looks like he changes sizes randomly. As it gets closer to the portal, he shrinks down to fly right through. And Llama just looking over, going, we've really got to work on that whole. You get big right when you go into a room because you just knocked over my table. And you threw off the feng shui! You don't ruin the groove! As the portal closes. Mayhem gets up going, oh, you don't ruin the llama's groove. Ugh. So, Llama Guard, we'll call him Mr. Llama Guard. Llama Guard. He looks over. So, you need help with me to do this, don't you? And, Llama will pay me later, but for you guys, I help you with the ship, and I get to be a human for a while. Why are you guys so hairless? Why do I have the most hair with a beard? And why are all of you... Never mind. As he opens up his compass, and he looks forward at the one ship going, we can purchase this one. As it's like, come, we'll go. And he's waddling with his little feet, wondering in the back of his head why Llama turned him into a short, fat old man with little legs and little arms. Where he's, you could say he's like a dwarf almost. Or say he is a dwarf. I had height of him. A dwarfish old man walking, rattling his feet as fast as he can towards this. Looks like a floating ship that's just in the water just barely. Like maybe like a foot of it is actually in the water, and the rest is just hovering as the waves crash up and down it as it waits at the bay. Like, if everybody wants to, if you have a natural perception over 15, you can see it naturally. If not, if you need to, you can roll if you want to see anything unique over 20. On this, this little, like medium-sized ship compared to a large ship that just flew past.
I don't even see it, even while rolling. I only got a 6 + 1, 7, and I only have a passive perception of 11.
I can see the ship, but I can't see any detail because I have a passive perception of 15.
Well, passive perception is at least, you can still see the ship, but that's about it. You just see the basic. And if you didn't roll anything higher than a 15, you're not seeing much besides the ship itself. All right. When Sage comes back, he will let me know his roll. Mayhem is a 10 plus 8 for perception. What is my natural perception? Passive perception is 18 as well. Wow. My passive perception is 18. My the perception I roll is 18. Okay. I'm glad they put that in the front page now. They keep shifting that on the D&D Beyond. One day it'll be more understanding. I love it though. I love the D&D Beyond app. So I look over and you see the ship. You see it in its elegance. You see this in Elvish. For those who can read Elvish, it says the Elvish Airhawk. It can fly and it can go into the water. It's like, but underwater features. For those who know anything about the schematics of certain kind of ships that are magical, this one does have, but everybody would have to stay on the lower deck and have the top sealed at the time with a magical seal. If not, then they would all drown. So
Valnir's gonna need to be led onto the ship because he can't see it at all.
As we're getting ready to walk up to the ship, the sun hits just right and hits Valnir in the eyes, blinding him for a short period as we're walking on the dock, getting closer to it, where Mr. Lamacan he walks up and helps and guides you. Come on, this way. What are you, blind or something? I know the sun's bright, but it's not that bright coming down. As Mayhem helps guide you as they walk.
I'm a nocturnal.
A good thing the sun's going
Yes,
down.
I'll follow Fred.
You see this.
Valnir is now going to call that llama dude Fred.
As he
Griswold just
stops,
looks
looks
back.
at you and goes, how'd you know my name?
Griswold just looks at the guy and grunts
Wild
and
guess.
starts limping towards the ship.
All right, as that happens, you look over and see that as Mayhem looks up to the his green pendant and it glows, and he goes, interesting. He hits the pendant as it opens a portal, as all of you are heading towards the ship, right as Mayhem stands at the entrance. Lunal through the other end, talking with, lo and behold, for those who have a passive perception of 12 and up, you see Crom Tombcrawl talking and pointing down, and Mayhem looking up, going, okay, so this is what you guys need right now. As they nod, you see Mayhem jump through the portal, but you see Crom jump out of the portal. As you see the purple tiefling come out, and she looks over at all of you.
I need to roll a stealth now.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, you pissed off Crom with Valnir.
Oh, boy. What did you do?
Oh, then I need to roll 2 stealths.
Oh, no. What did you do?
Valnir's stealth is a 13 plus 4, 17. And our surprise character,
Uh-oh.
a 14 plus 6, 30, 20. He's
Okay.
hidden. He will pop
Crom's-
out when needed.
Crom's perception check, looking at everybody, is a 17 plus 8. And she, let me double check. Is that hers or is that Mayhem's? Her perception is 17 plus. Where is. Wow, that's weird. Why is this flipped around this one? Plus 4, so that's 21. Okay. And she sees and looks at all of you guys, even the ones in the shadowy distance, gives a dirty glare. And she comes down. Okay, everybody. Mayhem has to do some fighting deeds, you could say. And Lama and Luna will need him. They need a muscle, someone that can just die and come back. Don't worry. But you guys need a healer, and Mayhem is not a good healer. He can help you only a teeny bit. I'll help you more.
We'll make it fast, Purple Girl.
Oh, good. Another girl on the team. At least I won't be surrounded by a bunch of dicks. As she looks over, going, and the green man.
Griswold
Yes.
and just grunts because he's just nods and grunts at her.
As she says that,
Well,
she
grunts
gives
at
this
the
dirty-
sound of her because you can't see her.
That's true.
He
I can't see her.
What he can see her armor, this floating like goldish armor, black hair, and then she sees red lips talking, and then you can see the mace and the shield. Like you can see the armor, but he can't see the wings. He can't see the skin, It just looks like standing talking armor, and it has like she has like her circle.
Oh, like that girl from like that one girl from My Hero.
Yeah,
Or
you
just
got
the
like
or-
you
That's
can see
funny.
like she herself, her skin looks invisible to Grismont, but you see only a couple pieces that look like they're not. But for the rest of us, we see her as is. As she says that, she stops and looks over and sees Valnir and goes, "You know, that is the only thing that was not discussed. If I seen your ass again, and whoever hiding friend you have over there, I can't see his face." And she just glows her mace. Don't. I'll help you. I. They took the soul of my husband, and well, I wouldn't say husband anymore. We ended our arrangement, and then this Nervamek showed up and took his soul. I at least owe him that to bring his soul back. Or put it to rest. Either one, as she shrugs. Okay. And she points over and does a mass word healing for everybody as you guys enter the ship. All right, you guys get 41 healing points back. And then Crom walks up and hands each one of you 2 greater healing potions as well. Okay, everyone take one of these. We must get on the ship now. And Freddy Llama. Is it Frank or Fred? What'd you call him?
Called him Fred.
Fred. Like Drop Dead Fred. All right.
He is.
As all of you approach and
Valnir's
get on
gonna
the ship,
swig his.
you know what?
He's gonna swig one of the healing.
All right. You also gained. Did you already add that 41 healing points too? That Crom did for everybody?
Yes.
All right. Wow, you got messed up bad then.
I was down to 39 or 34 healing points or HP left.
Oh, gee.
Told you it's gonna get more hardcore. I'm not playing around. All right, you guys get in the ship. You see,
Okay, we're back. At least got 94 now.
you see Llama Guard Fred, and he looks up. Come on, get on the ship. As each one of us get on the ship, some of you can go down to lower decks. There's enough room for. There's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Three bedrooms that can fit numerous people in it at once, and then a storage room, and then a cook room, and then also a small restroom area in the back. And then up top is where we can stand, and we have a cannon for firing. Got a what now?
I said Valnir heads towards the helm.
All right, heads towards the helm. You see Llama Guard Fred standing there, guiding, looking with his compass. Coming to help. As you see Chrome standing at the front of the ship where the cannon is, looking at it and noticing the magical means of the investigation. So I'm going to do an investigation check. 15 plus 2, so 17. So I noticed magical means of a cannon that fires magical cannonballs, similar to the one that was firing at us, and that it can fire off depending on your magical saves, depending on your elements and what you want to use. But the cannonballs you still got to place inside, which there's a box next to it that looks like they change sizes after you grab them, as it's mounted in the corner of the duck. You'll notice that there's a couple spots to hang off as the ship starts rising and moving forward. As like the bottom of the tail of it is just grazing the water, as you see the water slightly splitting from the speed that we start going, as it moves faster than the other ship in a sense, but until heavy winds hit or heavy waters, then we will be moving slower. They already have a point of advantage being out at least 10 to 20 minutes ahead of us. So we barely could see them in a distance right now, even with a telescope, as we're getting there several miles ahead. Okay. On that note, I need everybody here to do a group. What is it? A group survival check for me. And before you roll your group survival check, to know if you have advantage or disadvantage depending on what you're doing for your survival check as you're checking around. You have Chrome making sure that here. You have natural advantage, that works for you. I do not. Chrome's going to make sure that things are strapped down up near the cannon area. What are you guys doing?
Grismont goes over and looks at the cannon.
All right.
And goes, it could be more orky.
Spev becomes becomes a finch, transforms to a finch, scouting around the ship.
So you're a little bird.
Just flying around the ship, just scouting the ship.
Valnir is just getting himself acquainted with the helm.
Do that, and Lamagard Fred shows you what to do. He shifts off to make sure that the sails behind are going the right way, so everything goes good, and he checks the magical orb that's helping it float. You see a little flinch flying around. Now I need everybody to do a survival check. I did a 17 plus 10, so that is a 27.
My Valnir did a 14 plus 7, which is a 21. And our special guest, he did a 13 plus 9.
Okay.
Spev has a 15 plus 8, 23.
That's good.
Grismont got a 13 plus 5.
13 plus 5, okay. All right, everybody passed. And let's see for the Sarlama. Double 3, so it turns to a crit. So he hangs on by dear luck of the roll. All of you move forward smoothly as the water splits. The skies are smooth right now. And you see ahead of you, well, if anybody does do a perception check of looking ahead, Chrome is going to grab her telescope and look through her piece. That one's for Llama. That one's for her. 13 plus 4.
Valnir gets a 17 plus 1, 18 for perception.
Okay, you can see better than Chrome does by 1. As you guys both look out and you both pull out your telescopes. We do the Pirates of the Caribbean thing where I pull out mine looking, it's little, and you pull this bigger, longer one, and I'm just looking going, really? Really?
Then you pull out pair of binoculars.
Yeah, I pull out little binoculars, and he pulls out these big-ass ones, and I'm like, damn. That's what
size difference. I need larger.
Yeah, so she looks down going, geez, it does. Holy shit. She looks back up, bigger than a panda. You look ahead and you see the back of the other magical dragon ship that's heading ahead of you. It's still moving slightly faster than you guys, but you caught it for a short moment as it looked like something slowed them down, or they slowed down on purpose. Now I need everybody here to do another team survival check. For Llama Fred and for Crom.
Steph has a 12 plus 8. It's a dirty 20.
I got an 8. 3 plus 5.
Oh no.
Valnir has a 10 plus 7, so 17.
Okay.
And our secret dude, nat 20 plus 9, 29.
All right, and I got a 16 plus 10, so 26 for Chrome. And for Lamagard Fred, it is a 13 plus 8, so 21. Okay. We make it through, but you see clouds erupting and the water raising, and you see like on the distance as you guys are going through it, there looks like there's like a small little breach of small little islands in the middle of the ocean that just don't exactly make too much sense, but they're there. And while the sun's getting lower, there's lightning striking as the clouds are starting to come in and the rain starts hitting across you guys. You swore from your last perception checks, you saw something like in the water, kind of big and bowed, almost as big as the ship you're on right now, with red and blue. Like the blue faded into the water, but the red was like very prominent. And Valnir,
investigation of 18, can I see what it is?
Griswold points out to the storm and goes, "Storm ahoy, Captain! Boss!"
You call me whatever you like, just don't say hello for dinner. And for you, Valnir, what did you roll?
I said for my passive investigation of 18, can I see it?
Yes, with the passive investigation of 18, you can see. You see that you swear it looked like red claws. And then you swore you've seen eyes blinking at you. And then it looked like something was in one of the claws' hands, or claws of this thing, and like a giant bone-esque scythe or sickle.
I am going to roll an extra investigation to see if I can see exactly what that was.
All right. You roll for that.
20 plus 8, 28. Nice.
So as you lean over and out to the water, you saw you've seen it. You thought it kept getting closer as the light of the lightning would flash. You'd see it blink. You finally get out and look good enough. And as you look in the water, you think you see it close to the ship. You see that red claw protruding out of the water fast as a giant claw snaps right at your face, just missing you. As it comes
what side of the ship is this on?
The left side.
Oh, we got a crustacean port side.
As
Guzman looks over and yells, "Dinner!"
I need everybody here to do
Lobster
a
hot
dexterity
pots are
save.
delicious.
Right. What do you say, Spev?
Spev looks out, flies right outside the ship, and she sees a crustacean. She sees like, oi! She's like, oi! Dinner! I get to be a shark. I think I can eat crab. She
I
flies
just
back.
rolled 2 18s plus 10, 28 for my dexterity save.
Okay. Everybody else, do your dexterity saves as the ship just randomly took a hit and feels like something heavy just jumped on it, rocking the whole thing.
I got a 16, 12 plus 4.
A nat 20 plus 3, 23.
Okay. I got double 17s. So, yeah, I got a critical natural that way too. It's a plus 5, so 17 plus 5, 23. Sorry, 22. All right. Now I got to roll for the Llama Fred. Ooh, no.
Uh-oh.
He got a 3 plus 4, a 7. He rocks and flings downward. Now I got to see if he's able to catch. He rolls in that 1. Oh, no.
Oh, gosh.
He's rolling high for a bit.
Not good.
You see Llama Bird Fred. As all the rest of you hang on and get ready as this giant crab hangs and jumps off the side, slamming into the ship, shifting it over. He flings to the side over this way, and you guys see him nip off and then flash right into the water as the rest of you hang on, and this crab goes and tries to pinch and grab at one of you. Let's see who is closest as it goes to grab. Grismont and Valnir, both of you, a giant claw is coming at both of you at the same time. Wow. Oh, never mind. I rolled double nat ones.
Yeah.
I try. You see the big red claw try to grab at both of you, but it lets go and the ship rocks backwards, like the weight just let go, like it fell. I need all of you guys to do another dexterity save as a team because now all of you are being shifted really quickly.
Oh, man.
I'm going to do
14,
this while
10 plus
also doing an athletics because I want to do a reaction to this.
Same here. I was actually thinking of an idea, too.
Haha. My
All right.
dexterity saves a 19 plus 10, 29. My athletics
Okay.
Grisman yells,
is
"Oi, get back here, dinner!"
16 plus 10, 26. So I'll be able to do what I'm wanting to do.
So for dexterity,
I am going to grapple around the claw of this crustacean with my whip.
I'm just going to fling your whip around.
20 plus 10, 30. Nat 30.
Okay, for Spev, I rolled a 17 plus 3,
This is
dirty
also
20 for
going to do.
dexterity.
Okay.
And for acrobatics and athletics is 15 plus 3, 18.
Okay.
That's going to be 12 points of slashing damage to it, as well as.
Ooh, this is gonna get good.
It's doing nice 7 points of bleeding damage.
Okay.
Ooh, good idea. I'm glad you said
Because
that.
it's my Megaloblade whip.
All right.
So does those rolls I have
for be able to do anything that's made of Megalodon shark blade teeth because it specializes from anything that's not from the ocean originally. Sage, what was that last part for you? What are you doing?
For a 17 plus 3 dirty 20 of dexterity save, and a 15 plus 3 of acrobatics and athletics. Spev dives as Spev still becomes the finch flying down. She transforms into a dolphin, does an acrobatic spin using a tail whip on top of the crustacean.
Oh, okay.
And I
Either,
actually have to roll a
either
strength check with this now too
Yeah,
because
I was about to
I
ask you a
wrapped
straight
around the crustacean's claw.
I was going
as
to
it was
say that,
falling
or
down. So I need
I
you to
was going to
do
say
that.
that, or
Yes,
a whale.
because you are a smaller base than the crab by a substantial amount. You're going to need a disadvantage as the weight of this thing is.
Okay, so that's a 14 plus 4, 18 for my strength.
Okay. That's your disadvantage one?
Yep, because the other one was a 19.
All
It
right.
was a
So
14
you.
and a 19.
All right. And what was
It was a
and what was
plus
your
4, so the 14 turns into an 18.
All right. So you try and you hang on at first. And then here comes Spev flying down as this bird at first is finished, then transforming into a dolphin, doing a front flip, slapping down with her dolphin tail across the top of this giant crab's head, giving enough yank to actually yank Valnir off the ship towards the ocean with Spev. As it looks like the ship flings back again as Crom and Grismont are flung on the other side of the ship now. As it rocked back twice,
Oof.
the crab falls into the water. Valnir is flying right towards the water as the dolphin Spev. She has already hit the water after doing a spike slam.
I am
crab-
going to do a dexterity save with a disadvantage. So it'll be a straight roll for me. I'm going to do that for trying to see if I can catch myself with my winged boots.
Can I quickly go?
A 10
run
plus
over?
10, dirty 20.
Never mind.
Okay.
I was going to run over and grab his belt.
Good save.
I just start flying to catch myself.
All right, you do that. And I got to do a strength check. Are you
runs
still
to the
hanging on to
side
the
where the
Mega
crab
Blade?
was and yells, "Oi! Get back here, dinner!"
All right, you scream that as Palm is getting back. Palm does a healing hands onto Grismont, healing him for 15 points. And then she gets up going, "Oh no, I hate crabs." And just does that just blatantly as she looks down going, "Look, it's already took 2 of our friends." Valnir, you are flying for a moment. You said you're hanging on to the Megaloblade?
I released the Megaloblade from the crab's arm.
Okay, I was just about to say, because
That's
if you
gonna-
didn't, you're about to get yanked down more.
Yeah,
You
so that's
stop
also
and
going to
pull your-
do another 4 points of bleeding damage as I yank it out.
All right, you pull it and it dislodges with the magical effects you have given it. It gives extra bleeding as it cuts through, and it comes back to you, connecting to look like a normal blade again before going back into its sheath, unless you keep it out. And then, Spev, you're in the water
I'm
now.
going to keep it out in the short blade, in the short sword form.
Okay. Spev, does a 22 hit you?
It does.
The claw, you've seen it bleeding as you've seen the crab sinking into the water a little bit, but then you see this giant white-boned scythe-looking thing in its hand, swinging it towards you, slashing at you, doing 19 points of slashing damage across your dolphin body. And then it starts trying to move again as it hits across a piece of the floating island, pushing itself towards the floating ship, coming across the water again. At this point, I'm going to need everybody to do a turn of initiative roll now, as it has turned into a base of combat. So each one of you got to do one thing or react.
I got 16.
16 plus 4, dirty 20.
12 plus 3, 15.
And what did Chrome get? 18 plus 5. 18 plus 5 is 23. And for Fred Llama NPC, oh no. Oh, he rolled an 18 too, but it's 18 plus 4, 22. All right, then Giant Crab. What did Giant Crab? 15 plus 5. And no, sorry, I'm at that wrong.
I have to do rollies with the crab.
Yes, you're going to do rollies with the crab. Crab got a 5.
5.
You both got a 5. You got to re-roll it again. Crab got a 13.
A 2.
Okay, Crab goes before you. That was funny. You both rolled the same thing twice. All right. So first up is Chrome, as she looks up and sees everybody within the distance. I am going to. Where is it? Spells. Here it is. I do a touch for my my cantrip to Grismont of Spare the Dying. At will touch. You touch cleric. Oh no, sorry. That's Nope, I did that wrong. That's not for that. Word of resistance. Here we go. I'm gonna bless him. Sorry. All right, Grismont, I'm gonna bless you.
I
It's
feel
one
blessed.
action within range of 30 feet. By the higher level, the more people I can cast this to.
How deep is the water?
It's the ocean.
Okay, that's enough. I look over. Can I look over at Chrome and go, Chrome? Do you got any water breathing potions?
She has a water breathing spell, actually, that she can cast. Water breathing.
On all of us?
Yep, everybody within a certain distance.
Excellent.
Mass water breathing. All right, you got 24 hours that you can breathe underwater. The same thing goes for Devontae, and the same thing goes for Spev. Even though Spev can transform into water creatures, if she gets knocked unconscious, she won't, drown now at least.
I look over and say thanks to Chrome, and I jump in. Jump in after the crab and say, "Get back here, dinner!"
It's like, thanks, invisible lady. I'm not invisible. All right. So she did that. And then she's just going to have her mace brighten up. And that'll activate her spell. And that'll end her turn. That's all she can do right now. Oh, cool. Okay. It is now. Wow, it's the NPC's turn. Llama Guard Fred. He's in the water. He gets the cast of underwater breathing from Chrome. Use a acrobatics or athletics. That's a 19 plus 5. He swims up with a 24. Gasps for air, even though he doesn't need it now. Looks around. Blinks as he sees the water. Sees a giant crab snapping at you guys. Goes, crap. And I'm going to use his ability to levitate All right, he's going to cast that. That'll be his ability. He starts levitating and heads back up using the rest of his movement speed to get back on the ship, and that's all he can do. He grabs the helm and gains control of the ship again. This is all I could do, guys. I'm sorry. It's this or we all go in. As the ship was leaning more and more towards the water before he got there. Okay. Now it is the giant crab. Okay, so Valnir, a 25 to hit on you. As the crab launches forward, it flies right past Spev, making Spev. Spev, do a dexterity save to see if you spin out of control or not. As for Thunderbase, you're going to be getting hit with a
dodge.
You can have an advantage to lower the damage unless you have a an ability of dodge, such as the what do you call it? Uncanny dodge. If you don't have uncanny dodge, then you'll lower some of the damage, but that's as far as it'll go.
A Falcon parkour icon.
Yeah, I can't hear you yet. Hang on.
Stop speaking like Peanut's parents.
Wah, 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 wah.
Oh.
All right, Thunderbase. What was that you wanted to try to dodge? It's raining. It's kind of hard to see right now. He's lunging out of the water at you with this giant claw, like a bloody claw.
I'm not.
To hit.
That guy can't do anything other.
A 15 plus 3, 18 for dexterity.
All right. So you keep control, watching where the crab is lunging. Now, do you want to do? You can do something in your reaction in a moment, Spev, if you want to do a reaction to transform again. But that's all you can do. But it's going to be going on to.
I can transform for reaction. Yes.
Okay, so what are you going to transform into as you're in the water and you see a giant crab as it's grabbing Valnir in the midair?
I'm transforming into an octopus.
So it's grappling onto me?
It's doing
like a giant
a snap to you and grabbing you with its claw.
Like a giant octopus.
Well, my blood's on it.
Yes, so you are a blood hunter.
It takes 6 points. It takes 6 points of necrotic damage then, because I have blood curse of the bloated agony, which also means that its body is now starting to swell.
Great, that's not going to be crap. All right, you turn into a giant octopus. Dom, you turned into a giant octopus, you said?
Yes.
All right. So now that you're a giant octopus, you can wrap around this crab as well and try to crush its shell while it's being swollen from the inside because of Devante over here doing bloated agony, which can be doubled by me too, if I wanted to as well, because I'm a blood hunter as well. Oh no, sorry, nope. Mayhem, not May. It's Chrome, not Mayhem.
Yeah. Well,
here you go. Have the rest.
I'm going for that attack for the reaction with the octopus. I'm gonna roll for strength checks. I'm gonna roll for strength checks for constriction of the tentacles. Tentacles.
All right. In a moment.
At 18 plus 2, dirty 20.
All right, so we'll get to that in a moment. With you, we're making so you transform right now, and you're heading towards it to grapple. So we know that you'll be able to grapple it. But right now, it is the crab goes to squeeze. So Valnir, you still take some damage before you do this bloated agony. What's that? That's plus 9. So 11 points of crushing damage of it clamping onto your sides. And then it's going to swing its giant scythe at the ship. So now I got to have Sir Llama see if he's going to react, and he reacts. Acrobatics or athletics. It's a 13 plus 8. He succeeds. He pulls the ship back just in time. As it rocks a little bit, the scythe misses the bottom of the ship from cutting the bottom of the ship. That's all the giant crab can do. As it feels its insides swelling as the pressure is increasing, its eyes are starting to freak out a bit. As it's realized that it's and if it has too much pressure, that the shell of its body might crack. And it doesn't want to die or be someone's dinner, as it hears a giant green man flying at it saying, but before Grismont gets there, Valnir, it is your turn. What are you doing as a giant crustacean grabs you from the stomach?
Okay.
Yeah, if we'll have it like this.
First,
Right.
I am going to rage.
You rage.
So it's grabbed me. So I'm going to rage. And I am going to do a strength check to see if I can break myself out of its grasp.
Spev is in the water. Charisma, you jumped up. Fail. Everything just fell apart.
12
How could
plus 4. 12 plus 4, 16.
Okay. A 16 for what?
Strength check to try and break out of its grasp.
All right, now I got to do a strength check against you. A 19 plus 10. I know, a 29. If you try, it squeezes harder, and it makes you have 7 more points of crushing damage.
Okay.
As it's crushing you, trying to snip you in half. You got anything electrical? Or frosty?
I am going.
I got something lemony.
You got a hammer. You're a
Remember, I
knight.
still have
You're
those.
I am.
I'm
trying to break out of the grasp so I can use the hammer. The hammer is still on my back.
Oh, yeah.
I got PCs in the finger for them to eat it.
Right. Your hands are above you up as it's clamping down at you, and you still can do stuff from here. But that's
I am going to use poison spray. So I need you to make a Constitution save.
knocked. A 5 plus 5, so a 10.
Take 35 points of poison damage.
You put your hand, you spray in the open wounds where your megaloblade sliced open parts of the shell, leaking its crab juices. You spray right into those holes as it feeds right up the crab
and
arm.
Then I need it to make another Constitution save.
That's the last thing you'll be able to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's an 8 plus 5.
Then it takes 15 points of frost damage as I close the wounds with frostbite, locking in the poison so it can't bleed out the poison.
Okay, as it's starting to swell even more, holding it in there more to spread faster from the bloated agony. Okay, that'll end your turn. Is there anything you say before you end your turn as you freeze its shell on the arm?
This is going to be one toxic balloon.
Well, there goes going to eat it, guys. Grismont doesn't care. Well, actually, Grismont, it wouldn't affect him. He's the only one that can still eat it.
I hope his stomach is like a black hole where it doesn't affect him.
Yeah. All right, it is now Grismont's turn, and then Spev, you're on deck after Grismont.
All right.
All right, Grismont, you're flying down as you jumped off the ship towards the giant crab. As you've seen it grab Valnir and crush him, you see Valnir
So is
react.
the crab on the surface?
He is on the surface of the water right now, as he's raised up for a moment, which is because he's floating up with his legs.
I'm gonna activate my flight boots and
jump
on top of him.
Okay.
And then strike down with my tank hammer.
All right, so it's all gonna be one big fluent motion, like you're coming down first with the hammer, and or you're activating the flight boots to make you fly faster down for the hit.
No, I'm gonna come down. Yeah, that's right. I'm coming down since I'm going. Oh yeah, okay. I'm coming down on top of it with the hammer.
Yeah. Okay. So your bonus action could be activating your boots, and then your initial action be hitting with the hammer. So roll an attack for me, but it's going to be just one big swing. You won't be able to do two swings because it's a jumping action, unless you have mastery of hammer.
It was
so
a
one
20
down. You had advantage because of how big it is, and because it's bigger, your hammer gets that bonus, doesn't it?
Yeah, I got 22. I got 12 plus 10, 22.
You hit.
And yes, I do actually have mastery of my warhammer.
So you get a second hit then with this because you're coming down with a specialty hit. So you thwack it once and then thwack it again. The first hit connects. As you swing down, flying, the top of the head of the shell start cracking, like it's spider cracked as you hit it. And you see the two eyeballs, one of them try to look back behind you and kind of twitch really bad, as the other one's trying to focus on Valnir and shaking abruptly now.
As it's starting to bleed a little bit.
Oh yeah, there's blood everywhere now around this thing. And the blood is starting to turn to a black ink because of Valnir poisoning. He also did bloated agony. It's swollen hardcore to the brim as it's just leaking more and more. And if it cracks just a bit more, it's not going to survive. Even having high health is one thing, when its whole shell cracks.
I look at it dead in the eye, give it a big toothy grin, and go, "I'm still going to eat you." As I lift my hammer up again, and then come back down.
You hitting the eye or just the crack of the helmet or crack of the shell again?
Where the crack was already. Getting an 18.
Right. An 18. Because you're on it, you're technically hitting it because its AC is a 19, but it's -1 because of you standing behind it slightly and you're hitting it from the top. So you're just barely hitting as you're doing this damage. So how much damage are you doing? Is it just going to splinter more? Kind of like super KO, but it's going to do a
5. So I did 2 5s.
All right, so 10 plus the giant.
Because it's giant, you're right. I get what was it? An extra D1. Oh wait, no, but I also get an extra D1 because my hammer's yellow because of the yellow stripes. And I get a 2d6. So 2d6. That's 6 more. So that's 5 and 5. That's 10. That's 16. Plus, what did I say it was? It was 1d10.
Yep, for the giant slayer effect. What's the 1d10?
No, the 2d6 with a giant slayer. This one's because it's a yellow striped. And I got a 6.
All right. So that's a 21.
That's 21.
That's 16. No, sorry, 22. I was wrong. 22 points more damage. You just cracked across the top of his skull. It's just cracked severely now as it's starting to freak out. But it's not dead yet, but it's close.
And it gets pushed down a little bit with a push.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's starting to push back up because it's being bloated purposely because of Devante doing bloated agony to it. It's starting to protrude from the cracks. It's like vital organs and stuff are pushing out now. But now, is there anything you say before you end your turn, Grismont?
That's it for me.
All right, Dom, the sage for Spev Hunter. What are you doing as a giant octopus as you're swimming up behind this giant crab that just got the crap poisoned, frozen, and smacked the hell out of as you're swimming up behind it. And you said you're about to grapple it?
Yeah, grapple it with using the tentacles to grapple it.
All right, so you can use your giant tentacles to grab it and crush it and eat it, or just grab it and crush it?
I'm gonna crush it.
All right, you roll for an attack. You have advantage as you're going up behind it, so it's a sneak attack. As it's being completely distracted by Valnir and Grismont, as it does not know nothing is coming from under or beneath it right now, or behind it whatsoever. It has a green orc smacking it in the head, making it ring like a bell, and has this this Goliath freezing its claw and poisoning the hell out of it, making it bloat.
I am so gonna have some fun with this.
All right.
Hello, nat 20 plus 8, 28 to hit.
Okay, so you grapple around this thing and you start crushing it. I want you to do a strength check with advantage, and I have advantage. Okay. You roll.
Another nat 20 plus 2, 22.
Oh, you're so lucky I had disadvantage because I rolled a nat 20 and a 15. You beat me by 1 point, even with my disadvantage. As you start crushing and cracking the base and body of it, this is not just by like points, but it's a how do you want to do this for all of you? So first, Dom, you explain how you're crushing this crab before we go off to the next person trying to end each part. Grismont, you're smashing at the skull. Valnir, you're freezing and crushing at the claw. So each one of you explain how you destroy each body part before it dies. Like Dom, you're crushing at the legs and the back of this crab and wrapping around its other arm. What Chrome is doing is she is aiming the cannon right at the head, like the face of it, like where the mouth is. So
I'd like to do one thing before the head gets hit.
Yeah.
And that is, I would like to take my Megaloblade whip and slice off the eyes that are above its head.
You're able to reach one with your Megaloblade whip. The other one's on the other side of its head, and it's difficult to see and hit. The AC would be way higher. But you can hit one of them. The one that was looking back at you directly anyways, as the other one is focused looking at Grismont as Grismont is cracking the top of this thing. So roll for your attack.
I'm going to make it blind in one eye.
Yeah, so roll for an attack on that eye. And then
14 plus 10, 24.
24, you hit as you wrap around and rip this eye and cut it right off, flinging it right back towards you. Are you trying to catch it?
No, I'm just trying to fling it into the water.
All right, so you rip it and just tear it right off as it screeches in pain. Doing
8 points of slashing damage and 9 points of bleeding.
As you do that, it lets go of you on your side as the ice shatters, as it swells too much. It lets go of you as the arm drops to the water. Grismont, you get one attack to its head before Dom goes to crush it. So what are you doing?
Ooh.
I was going to cut after I was going to, if I had another attack, I would smash it open. I was going to cut out some of its meat for food.
Oh, don't worry. There's going to be meat. You'll see in a minute.
Then I'll just crush it again with my hammer.
It's about to be splattered everywhere. You'll have enough meat.
Oh, yeah. Chrome is aiming the cannon right at its mouth as you guys are all beating the shit out of it. As Dom is crushing it, aiming, and making it force itself to aim right where the cannon is so I can fire.
I got 27 for attack.
All right, so you hit the top, cracking a giant hole in it as it starts spewing out everywhere. You start seeing the tentacles behind you of Spev as a giant octopus. Spev, explain to me how you're crushing its giant left arm and its legs and base before the cannonball reaches its mouth.
Each tentacle is tying up every part of the leg, keeping it from moving or wiggling its limbs.
Okay, nice. Okay, so as you do that, you start crushing. Its last eye starts rolling back like it's losing consciousness. As Chrome ends and puts the cannon towards it and yanks the pull cord, it fires this magical cylinder right into its mouth as you wrap around it and hold it in bay with your tentacles. The cannonball right into its mouth. You hear it gulp and then explode. As Grismont, you get launched into the air, and Spev, you get knocked back a bit through the water. As the rest of it,
because of all the damage that was done to it by me, I just basically healed myself.
Oh, there you go. And now it starts raining crab meat all around everywhere. On top of the boat gets hit with a bunch, slapping on top of the deck everywhere as guard llama Fred is trying to dodge it, getting slapped in the face with a big piece of crab meat.
I wouldn't eat that if I were you, Fred.
As it all has a layer of poison in each piece now, thanks to Valnir here. Doesn't affect Grismont whatsoever. As Chrome just looks over going, well, I'm not having any crab.
Well, Grismont, is that a big enough portion?
Yes. It's hot pot, it's hot crab pot, hot pot for that, lads.
Spev, how are you getting up to the ship as we slow down the ship to wait for you to get back on?
Okay, she swims over. Still in octopus form. She swims over to the ship, raising two octopus tentacles as she transforms back with her two arms on the as she was on the ship with her full body. Can someone give me a pull here?
All right, so yeah, you reach up with your tentacle arms. At first, the ship rocks from the weight of the giant octopuses, and then lets go of the weight abruptly around all of us as it turns into shrinking up into just you hanging on the edge of the ship, going like, "Guys, help!"
I don't want to be fish bait. Can someone give me a hand?
Chrome goes,
well, wait, how much is the ship rocking from the displacement of the weight?
Not as bad as what the crab did to you guys. It's enough for you guys to all rock back a little bit and surprise, but not enough to actually do a save.
Just do it for. Just doing it for.
I was more wondering because if it rocked hard enough when Spev turned back, she could have just got launched into the air on the rock up.
Oh, you know what? Not a bad idea. She did. I have to do an acrobatics or athletics check first if I do that.
Nope. But Chrome walks up, pulls up Spev, and sits her back on the deck. As you see the llama wizard walk up for all the crab meat and does cure poison. As you see the poison all dissipate, going, at least we have food for a little bit.
Crabs on the menu, boys! And you hear the whole crew go, yeah!
You look back and it looks like 7 llamas.
That crab really messed with the wrong crew.
Spev belches up, and all you see was a piece of the crab's leg. Ugh. Crab legs are always the best part of seafood. Not.
You're gonna okay. You just did that, so now, all right. You're taking.
What's going on?
30 points of poison damage from that because those crab legs weren't touched quite yet from the dispel poison.
That's why I said nah, because I knew it was happening. I just did that for continuity purposes.
All right, so
her stomach begins to bubble. Excuse me.
she runs over the water. Good thing you're flying over the ocean. You just blew chunks. You see Lamagard's palm as he waves his hand and cures poison from all the giant pieces of crab meat, and he sets up a small area for a fire as he raises his hand over like it's like a little light shield above the ship as we're flying slowly right now. It looks like the raindrops are hitting like
back on the menu, boys.
As he looks over, he goes, "Well, I'm going to guide the ship, and I'm going to get us there, but we can't go too fast yet. The storm's too heavy, and our ship is too small. We have to go at a good pace." And he's like, "So you guys rest up. It's going to take us maybe a day now. They got out of sight." As the fight between you guys was long enough for them to get out of your range of view. Now we have to get to the right direction. As he sits back,
Steph tabs like, at least I have to worry about that again. Ugh.
Right.
Down here, you know how to kill a monster with poison. Oh, the next time I'm gonna have to lay off from becoming a sea creature.
So
the taste of her mouth is the taste of my mouth. Yuck.
Chrome looks at all of you and goes, "Okay, guys. It looks like it's going to take a little bit. I have a compass here that can guide us." And she looks back, "But we should get some rest and eat." So she walks up and sees where the food is placed, pulls up one of her, it looks like a little bag. She pulls out, it looks like a chair, but you see it moving on its own. And she sits on it, and it looks over at you guys and blinks, and then closes its eyes. And you see her grab a piece of crab meat and feed it to the chair before she eats herself. And you see the crab meat be eaten by the chair as it's a mimic chair. As Chrome goes, "What? You guys don't have mimics for pets? I do. I've been fighting them for so long. I learned how to teach them."
Stomach bubbles again. She throws up. Oh, put it out, because she see the crab leg again.
Oh, don't worry. The poison's gone now, but it made it a bit spicy.
Oh, don't mention, please don't mention no more seafood.
As Chrome eats the.
Well, sorry, Spev. Looks like that's what we're going to be having to eat for a while.
I'll
right,
pass.
You guys got a couple 100 pounds of giant crab meat.
This is all your. Excuse me.
Chrome looks over, going,
"If she doesn't want her pet chair, I'll take it."
Just starts eating it.
I've lost my appetite, you big oaf. Just take.
Chrome looks over, goes, "Spev's acting like she's pregnant, not seasick. Oh no, I wonder who her last mate was. I remember being pregnant." No.
I am not pregnant. I am not pregnant, you pig oaf.
Hey, we're just ladies here, just to have girl talk. And she eats another big piece of crab and sits on her chair that's eating another piece of crab as well. And she goes, "It's a good mimic, don't worry. It'll listen." So she eats. Everybody else, you guys eat. This will take us a short rest for everybody.
You hear when she says it's a good mimic, don't worry. You hear from it sounds like her shadow. Yeah, don't worry about that. It really is a good mimic.
She stops and looks over Edward, why are you here?
You're a
You
loud
really
fella.
thought you could go to you really thought you could have some action, especially without me, especially when there's a certain dragon involved.
True. Luna was trying to keep it quiet from you. I was wondering why
There's
my
no-
shadow was heavy today.
Can I roll something? Because I think if it's successful, you may have a stowaway.
Oh, geez.
Let's see. I want to roll for stealth. If it's success, you won't know who the stowaway is. But if not, if it fails, the stowaway is revealed. That's all you need to know. For
How many
stealth,
stowaways on this ship?
an 8 plus 8, 16.
Oh yeah.
Is it,
I'm sure that revealed.
is that revealed?
Who is this, Kit?
You saw it was a wooden empty barrel tipped over and fell over.
No. Edward knocks it over on purpose.
Hey, it's Elf Boy. Hi. I just wanted to tag along.
Out of everything, he chose the fish bucket. You
What?
guys
It
are
was
so
not.
good with this.
Did you
What?
guys teeth after that fine meal? It's
Oh,
like,
I thought that was the
oh,
spittoon.
it's the pipsqueak again.
Good thing I don't
Hi,
eat fish from that bucket, period, because ew, and oh my god, and oh, seriously, just. And she runs right next to Spev and starts puking next to her, going, like, ew.
What?
And
What did I
Spev
do?
smells horribly of spit and tobacco and fish.
You didn't have to do that, Crumb.
Oi, it's the pipsqueak.
Hey, I am not a pipsqueak. I'm an elf. What stinks like bad minnow and beets?
You do.
That would be you.
That would
Kate.
be you.
You're the one that hid in the bucket that people got mistaken for fish / spittoon.
It's like Grismont gets up, goes over. Let's fix that. Grabs Kit by the scruff of his neck and throws him overboard.
Hey, no, you can't do that. No.
Oh, jeez. Do a strength check, Grismont, and a grapple
Don't
check.
do that. Wait, I can't
And,
swim.
And Kit, if he succeeds, you have to do a dexterity save, and then a constitution.
17, 14 plus 3.
Oh no. Do a strength check, Kit.
All right, I'm gonna go to that.
Miss.
Damn it, you orc! How could you do that? Roll for straight check, right?
Yep.
Roll for strength check. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, strength check.
A 16 plus 2, 18.
Damn.
Yeah. He grabs Griffmont by the wrist. You're not taking me anywhere, you big hover. Don't let me go.
Even with Grismont being stronger than Kit naturally, Kit knows how to slide away, as he's been grappled by mimics even worse. As he pulls away using his elvish cloak, you see Chrome do prestidigitation to.
He has to deal with my 10-foot shadow monster. He's okay with it.
Right. As Chrome looks
As
over
I
and
notice
does
that I keep throwing back in, I look to the crew and go, "Oi, lads! Who wants to throw the smelly elf overboard?"
As Chrome walks up and goes, "Okay, guys, I'm going to make sure that Kit doesn't smell anymore." As she does prestidigitation to Kit to make sure he doesn't smell anymore and he's clean now. As she shakes her head, going, "Wow, no wonder Mayhem is always irritated. You guys are insane. I thought the Doom Crawlers were nuts, but the Blood Saints, you guys are, what the hell?"
We'll get used to it. Crazies are middle names, especially
Well,
the big oak that's blinded with purple.
You see why I wanted to tag along?
I can understand why now. Boy, howdy, you guys are crazy. Um, at that point, you see.
Griswold just gives her a big toothy grin and goes, "But that makes life more interesting, now doesn't it, love?"
She
What's
shakes her head
interesting is
going,
he knows that breath, mother. Yuck! Your breath smells like fish. Jeez.
Easy for
Chrome
you to
just
say,
winks,
boy.
and she just stares at all of you and goes, "I am surrounded by fools. Wow!" And she goes, "I am going to rest. The rest of you can choose before we get to said destination." As guard of Llama Fred walks up, "All right, guys. I'll be guiding us towards there. I'll let you know if I see anything. A couple of you guys can chill up here if you want and sleep, but the rest of you can go to the downstairs quarters to sleep." As I'll have this little bubble shield up on the ship for now to make sure the rain doesn't get to our food. As he scoots forward with the ship, making it move at a decent pace. It may be able to catch up later, but it won't be able to catch up with the dragon ship until possibly next week. So, for each one of you guys, what are you guys going to do for rest? And each guy, all you guys can
Edward
tell for
pops up. Edward pops up two of. He has two tiny huts. One's a luxurious one. One's a normal one. He takes the luxurious one while saying while looking at Valnir and being like, "All right, hey, you can sleep in this if you'd like. I mean, it's not all that nice, but hey, it's shelter." Oh, I'll pass. I'll just sleep downstairs. So there is a open tiny hut for someone on the top deck.
I'll take it. As I carry all the food in there while I got all the snacks before I fall asleep. Unless Bev wants to take it. You take it. I'm not going in there. I'll go with Valnir. Take me
as
away,
Chrome
baby.
looks over and Chrome just goes, "Oh, you two just fuck already." And she just laughs and walks away.
Ah, I'm in
Whoops.
this condition. No thanks. And with him, not gonna happen.
Oops. All right. So all of you guys set up for your rest. Everybody can take a long rest with their characters, and set up for next weekend. And we'll get everything going, and be back here. Dom, he will be gone for the week or so on a family event. So Spev will be
Yeah.
NPC by us, and Kit possibly too. One will be probably just staying on the ship, depending on the scenario. For the rest of you guys,
Yes. But I will
all
be
right.
returning the Sunday after that, so you'll be seeing me again.
All right, guys, girls, and squirrels. We're gonna wrap this up for tonight and do and end this up for a 2-hour special for Rolling to Die for episode 164, The Blood Saints Broken Honor, Part 2, Nervamex Return. I am Mayhem the Heart's Mace, or tonight as Crom Tomb Crawl, and every Sunday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time till about 8 or 9, depending on the show. We will be playing our own custom game of Dungeons and Dragons of Rolling to Die, our own custom version of a unique world that we created and have and play with our voice acting and skills. We also have GMK, our Gray Mercenary Knights, which is a part of our combat performance acting and such, as well as we do city combat promotions and performances, as well as meeting up for D&D, talking, chatting, or if you guys ever want to, you can actually meet the great and mighty DJ Thunderbase on there and ever have a chat with him if you ever want to. We also have our CEO, Chaotic Era Odyssey. The world is chaotic. It is a new it is our Odyssey, and that is our just umbrella over everything else. Dark Trooper.
Tune in on Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Chaotic Mind podcast. If you wish to join us and chat with us, then that's a good spot to do it. So be there, be square.
Dominant Visions.
As you heard, Mayhem, I will not be here next Sunday or next week until I will be returning back to 100% June 14th. So for Dominant Visions, there will be some more images coming for you guys soon. And hold tight, June 30th is the official date, and be ready for it.
Oh, we're excited. And Thunderbase Studios. Anything before we send it off? Remember, our music is done by, and our visuals and effects are done by DJ Thunderbase himself. Hit it, DJ. All right. Good night, everybody. Have it. Next week.